I mean, that's
What accent
that's
is
down
that,
my
Jamaican?
down south
Oh, okay.
over there. You know?
You know what,
And so
right,
I
right,
want y'all to
right.
keep tuning in, keep following us. You know, you got a special shout out. You send it to us, man. Maybe we'll shout you out. You got something special going on. Send it to us. Let us know. We got some things popping off, and we want to make sure that we get that to you.
We Talk Weekly.
We Talk Weekly is
Yes.
definitely
Yes.
in the building, man. It's your boy Charles Gregory with the beautiful.
Lauren
And
Sizzle.
the beautiful.
Classy Lady Sparkle.
So you know what we got coming up next?
We got the sizzle.
We got the sizzle. Give it to me early.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So congratulations are in order for rapper-singer Missy Elliott. Missy is the first female rapper to be nominated for induction into the Songwriters Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Well
Wow.
deserved.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Finally.
Long time coming.
She needed that. She
Yes.
deserved that.
Yes, but so if she is inducted, she joins the smallest of rappers who have made it into the Songwriters Hall of Fame, which include none other than Jay-Z,
Hove H. Dot.
Jigga, and Jermaine Dupree.
Okay.
So in
Okay.
addition to her writing her own stuff, she's also written songs for many artists.
Yes,
but
she has.
yes,
Facts.
Beyonce, Whitney Houston, the late great Aaliyah,
Brandy, I
Janet
think.
Jackson.
She did everybody.
Yes, she did everybody.
Mhm.
Everybody.
I'm so
Her and
glad they.
Timberland.
Yeah, her and Tim. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm glad they
yes.
finally given her
They
props, man.
Yes,
She
yes. And she
deserve
did an interview, which, this wasn't a part of the story, but she was just talking about if she was a male. She says a lot of stuff that she's written it hasn't even been recognized or known. But
I
if she
don't
was a
know.
man, it would have been
I
known.
don't know. I won't go that far because it's some, some writers out there that didn't get recognized. I don't want to throw Drake out there, but it's some
Yeah.
writers that people haven't recognized in their males. I just think that as a writer, writers need to be recognized. Period. But
Mhm.
she probably has some validity to her point, so I won't take that away from her.
It's a man's world in
Yeah.
that
It
industry.
is.
It is.
It is.
It
It
is.
is. But
It
she's
is,
always advocated for women.
Yeah, she has.
Mhm.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Missy,
so,
man. She
yeah.
just deserve her props. Period.
She definitely
Mhm.
does. So I hope she gets that induction.
Go,
Facts,
Missy.
facts.
Yes.
She will.
So, 20-year-old rapper actor Jaden Smith, he made a huge announcement while performing on stage at Tyler, the Creator's 2018 Camp Flog Nog Carnival. I just butchered that. But, Jaden stopped his performance and made this speech. I was trying to get a clip that was edited, but I couldn't find one. Didn't have time to edit myself.
Right.
But he goes on to say, Tyler the Creator is the best friend in the world, and I love him so much. I'm leaving out some expletives. And I want to tell you guys something. I want to tell you, Tyler doesn't want to say, but Tyler is my boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
He's been my boyfriend my whole life. Tyler, the Creator, is my boyfriend. Tyler could be seen off screen, kind of shaking his head and laughing, And then Jaden went on Twitter even after this and said, "Yep, at Tyler, the Creator, I told everyone you can't deny it now."
Wow.
Tyler,
so now
the
it's in
Creator.
words.
Yes, and then he responded to his tweet, "Ha ha ha, you a crazy ninja man." And Tyler, the Creator, for those of you who don't know, he's a 27-year-old rapper, producer, music video director.
Okay.
But there's a 7-year difference, and he's saying his whole life. So
Yeah. They gonna take this to the red table, you think?
I don't know
Probably.
because
Discussion.
people are like, is this a joke? Are they like trolling or like,
No.
is he serious?
Yes.
Well, they had that whole thing with him wearing skirts at one
Right.
time, and you know
Yeah.
his family or his parents don't really push the gender identity thing.
Right.
So
Right.
it's highly possible, especially when he was in that Netflix show, and then I think he got in a relationship with a guy in that one, the something down, the takedown, that one. Well, that
I
one.
don't know,
Yeah.
but I know
So-
one thing. I'm glad if that was him coming out. Was that? I mean, I don't know.
That's what people are saying. Like, they don't know if that's him coming out or if this
they're
is
playing.
Yeah.
Well,
playing.
if he did, I mean, it is what it is. That's his preference. But I guess for me though, I guess the only thing that I have is whether you're male, female, or however you identify. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it okay for anybody to, if you're not ready, to come. Well, not necessarily come out, but if you're not ready to let the world know your relationship status, does the other person have a right to just be like, yo, it's kind of like, was that a little intrusive for the other person, right? Yeah. So Tyler, Creator, I mean, he took it like a champ, I guess, but that's the way it sounds like. But what if he really didn't want anyone to know that he was dating anybody? You know what I'm saying?
True.
That's if that was meant to be. Because it's still kind of vague whether he was just saying, yo, that's my home. Because, like guys, we had this thing where we say that, yo, that's my homie. Like,
Right.
we never say I love you to like another guy. But
Right.
girls be like, oh, I love you, girl.
That's my man.
Right.
They say that too. Yo, that's my man.
That's my man.
My
You know what I'm
guy.
saying?
That's
But
my guy.
that's my guy,
Right.
right?
Because for us, we say that's my girlfriend.
We won't say that's my
exactly.
boyfriend.
Y'all won't say it's
Right.
your boyfriend.
That's
We
my
But
man.
y'all say that's
I'll
my
say
man.
Lauren's
Unless that's really your
my
boyfriend.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what
Nobody's
I'm
gonna
saying?
think that she my girlfriend.
Right. They say it twice now. Is she your
Right.
girlfriend?
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for me, I have started like saying to like my homies, like, love you, King. I love you, boy.
Right.
Something like that. Because I guess we got to show like, yo, we really care about it. But I can't, I wouldn't go on air and be like, oh my God, I loved you I wouldn't do anything like that.
Yeah.
Right. And so you can take that as being romantically involved, I guess. But you won't know. So I don't know.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, to be continued.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
But I understand where you coming from, where you're saying just the respect for the other person,
Right.
Because whether
Right.
it's even with heterosexual relationships in the entertainment industry, period, a lot of times people just don't want the public to know that they're dating or whom they're dating.
Exactly.
So it has nothing to do with the
That's my
whole
point.
gender or who you with.
Right, exactly.
Right.
That's the point. Like, yo, if I'm ready to let people know that I'm dating or who I'm with, I will do that. I don't want anyone to just be like, yo, y'all date or nah.
Right.
Like, yo,
Yeah.
Taraji kept her relationship with
quiet for a
quiet
long time. Yeah, long
you know,
time.
because they
Long
didn't.
time.
Because then once everybody know, then it creates drama
Right,
and
right.
everybody in your business.
Yep,
So a lot
yep.
of times that's why they do it.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Yeah.
actors and actresses that do that. They just look. Everybody don't need to know. My
Right.
personal life is my personal life. My social life or my entertainment life is my entertainment life.
Yeah.
Keep them separate. You know?
Yeah, it's kind of different from Joe Schmo and his girl
Right.
than from Taraji and her
Yeah.
dude.
Right.
Right.
The privacy part.
Exactly.
you know,
Exactly.
'cause
It's something like you said before. We had the conversation of you. Remember you mentioned you was talking about damn, I just had a loss of thought. But you had this conversation around people having the ability to kind of say it when they feel like they need to say it. Period. That's within them. But it is what it
Yeah.
is, man.
Yeah. He probably should have gotten his permission. Like, can I put this out? I'm ready to come out.
Right.
Can I put this out?
Exactly. Period.
Yeah, so moving right along, Tekashi69, some real shots were fired on him and Kanye West at a Beverly
I'm
Hills
so
home.
tired of that Joker, man.
Tekashi?
Or Kanye.
Oh gosh,
Oh,
man. They
yeah.
those two, they match made in heaven.
I just wanted to get clarity on who was tired.
You
Because
just
I could-
reminded me, like, oh,
Yeah, like wait, who you really talking about?
Exactly. So they were shooting a music video for one of his Tekashi's songs on his new album, and the song is a collabo with Kanye and Nicki Minaj and Tekashi. But according to TMZ, they rented out this $80 million home to shoot the video in, and then production just came to a screeching halt when police were called around 10:25 p.m.
What?
After shots were fired.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, so one of the bullets actually went through a bedroom window, and then there was like this surveillance video. Of course, TMZ got it.
Was that part of the video though? The shots or?
Yeah, it showed like two vehicles pulling up. Two men got out, one in each vehicle. They had hoodies on, and then they were kind of standing around for like a couple seconds, and next thing you know, they just pop, 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 pop.
And this is during
Over
the
the
filming
wall.
of
But they
Tekashi69.
Oh, but
They
these
were-
weren't apart. They weren't apart. I was about to say, what
No.
happened to the
No.
fake caps?
Nah,
Right.
but see, this is the thing.
Yeah.
The problem is that he keeps bringing this energy.
Yeah.
He keeps bringing his energy in his circle, and in a minute, we may be on here saying, rest in peace to this brother.
But that's
Yeah,
what
it's
his
kinda
whole
getting
thing
scary.
is. He talks about death and
All
he
the
brings
time.
all the music.
All the
he
time.
He
The
doing it.
controversy, the
His-
beef, everything.
But
that
his
he's doing.
concerts is
Everywhere
selling
he
out and
goes,
everything.
yeah.
So people
Yeah.
want him a part of their circle
Absolutely.
with the bad energy.
And he just hired like more security not too long ago. It's just
Well, he got the money to pay for it.
yeah, yeah.
He creating jobs so good. There you go.
Sparkle said, why they wasn't shooting blanks?
I know. They was really trying to get at this ball,
Like,
man.
no, I ain't trying to y'all get an $80 billion
Yeah.
mansion.
That's
Why
crazy.
y'all kick
Yes,
it? But
yes.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Though. Wow.
And Nicki Minaj, she wasn't there at the time when the shots went off, but the bedroom that the window hit, that was supposed to be her room for her
See?
crew.
Wow.
Yeah, because it was Tekashi's room, and then he gave it to Nicki Minaj. So they're
Uh-oh,
kind
that
of
may, I don't know. It may sound like a little setup there. I ain't going to make any accusations, but why would you just give somebody else shit? No, I ain't going to say that.
I mean, but they're kind of speculating that it might be somebody knows his schedule to know he's number one in that room and where he's at, and
Right.
they're thinking like, is it an inside job or
Dun, dun, dun.
yeah.
Listen, keep your friends close and your
Enemies
enemies
closer.
closer.
I know that's
Exactly,
right.
exactly. So the Celebrity Sizzle Award of the week goes to
I need my sound effects, ladies. If y'all don't get me my sound, lady,
well,
that's that.
you doing
I
just
got you.
fine, Dougie Fresh.
Don't get
please
me
don't
started.
hype him up. Please don't
Lottie
hype him up.
dottie.
No.
Lottie dottie. Lottie dottie. You know what? You piece of
He did
Yeah,
serious too.
I can't.
Oh, y'all got me started, man.
Deal with you.
I told you not to do that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yo. Oh no.
See murder in the house.
Yeah, so we want you to just record some sound
Wow.
effects. We don't want to give you no one. We want you to record them. So the Celebrity Sizzle Award of the week goes to Bruno Mars. He just announced that he will be providing Thanksgiving meals to 24,000 residents in his hometown, Honolulu, for the Salvation Army Hawaiian and Pacific Islands Division 48th annual Thanksgiving dinner meal program.
Dope.
Awesome.
Shout out to Bruno Mars,
I
man.
know
He
he was
keep
from
winning.
Just
Honolulu.
a dope dude.
He is, man. He just keeps
Love him.
winning, man.
Yeah.
And they be hating on his brother. I really like Bruno Mars.
Me
We gotta
too.
go to a concert.
Who be hating
yo.
I
on Bruno
like
Mars? Don't hate on Bruno Mars.
lot of
Everybody be hating
people.
on Bruno
You think
Mars,
it's-
man.
Yeah.
They call him a culture
appropriation.
appropriator.
But he been in the game for a long
A
time.
A long time.
So he done
and
paid his
he was
dues.
inspired by people. Come
Yeah.
on, like,
But
come
he
on, man,
get
cut it out.
homage.
Not
Like,
only
that's
that,
the beauty
he's
of
given.
it.
He has given not only monies and charity and resources. He has been uplifting the people and giving jobs. Shout out to Bruno Mars, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bruno. I agree.
No doubt.
Definitely.
And his band, them dudes that be dancing with
Shout
him.
out to them. All of them are black.
I love him.
Yeah,
That's
he
what I'm
started
saying.
out. Yeah.
How you gonna hate on that
Want to
brother,
be a
man?
millionaire. He got it.
Yeah.
Was that the sizzle?
That was the Sizzle.
And that was the sizzle, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Charles Gregg with the beautiful
Lauren Sizzle.
and the beautiful
Classy Lady Spark.
Lady got style. Who we got coming up next?
We got Drip Too Hard by Lil Baby Gunna.
We'll be right back at this, y'all. Holla.
You can get the biggest Chanel back in the store if you want it. I gave them the drill, they sucked it up, I got them on it. I bought a new Patek, I had